The first 3 seasons of Bluey are simply addictive.
Whoa!
But did you know that the second batch of Bluey minisodes is about to be released? One of these minisodes, as they're called because they are just 2 minutes long, is named Blocks. In it, we have some big news, like the return of Grandpa Bob and all of his forgetfulness, after being missing for over 100 episodes and only returning during Radley and Frisky's wedding. In the trailer for this minisode, we can see that Bluey and Bingo seem to be going to Grandma Nana's house every Sunday to spend some time with her.
Thanks, Nana. We'll see you next Sunday.
We already suspected this when we watched the first batch of mini-episodes released in July, particularly the episode Letter, where we saw a letter written by Bandit when he was only 5 years old. This is because at the beginning of Letter, we see Bingo and Bluey playing with their little blocks, making their first towers. And it seems that Sunday after Sunday, they kept building more and more towers until they created a real city filled with skyscrapers and even a railway. We can tell that Grandma Nana and Grandpa Bob's challenge will be to keep all the blocks exactly as they are, so that the girls can continue building the next Sunday, which is certainly going to be a bit tricky. Another detail we can notice in this mini-episode is a picture of Bandit graduating from archaeology school placed on a dresser right at the entrance of the kids' grandparents' apartment, which is number 408. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited to watch these next mini-episodes of Bluey that will be released on October 7th. Check out everything we know about these 7 new mini-episodes from the world's most famous blue pup. Jump on the wave, because another Cinewave is starting right now. One of the coolest upcoming mini-episodes of Bluey definitely seems to be drums. From the released images, we can see that Chili and her daughters visit a store full of musical instruments. It looks like they went there to check something out for Bluey, suggesting that the little blue pup might be starting music lessons, maybe guitar lessons. However, upon arriving, Bingo discovers an electronic drum kit and 2 headphones. And from the promotional image for the mini-episode, it looks like the store owner accidentally left the instrument turned on, and the youngest healer pup finds a new passion: playing the drums. As we see, the caramel-colored pup gets totally immersed in her own world as she starts playing the drums. At least for her, the fun is guaranteed, and for us watching too. All this happens while Bingo and Chili are chatting with the shopkeeper, looking for something for Bluey, or maybe even Chili. We can see that the store has a variety of different instruments, string instruments like guitars, basses, banjos, and a wide range of acoustic guitars. Additionally, we can also notice huge trumpets hanging on the wall behind Bingo, and while we're not certain, from the small glimpse of a nose and glasses, it seems that the person talking to Chili and Bluey might be Busker, who we'll see again. This makes a lot of sense, as the character, inspired by Bluey's music producer Joff Bush, always appears when something related to music happens in the show. Maybe he'll be Bingo's drum teacher, since he can make music even with pipes.
Woo! Shake it!
This is one of the Bluey mini-episodes we know the most about, since it had a small promo on ABC Australia. In this mini-episode promo, we can spot a hose, part of the theme image featured on Bluey's official website. At the same time, we see Chili sitting under the tree in the Healer family's backyard, reading one of her magazines. However, this edition seems to be more colorful than the previous ones, indicating it might actually be a book this time. Then we see that this mini-episode will feature Chucky, Lucky's brother, and that along with him, Bingo and Bluey will be creating a little whirlpool in the inflatable pool in the family's backyard. Hence the episode's name, Whirlpool. This looks like it's going to be one of the most fun mini-episodes of all. If you're like me and Bluey always brings you joy, comment below with #fun. The other mini-episode, which will probably be the first one released, is called Tattoo Shop. If you go to Bluey's official page, you'll see that each mini-episode has a small image representing it, giving us a little glimpse of what the episode will be about. And in Tattoo Shop, we can see that the illustration representing the episode is a small jar filled with colored markers. In a leaked image from the episode, we can see it's the exact same piece of paper pinned in the corner of the so-called tattoo studio that Bluey and Bingo created. And as always, their first client and guinea pig will be Bandit. We can see that they are super excited and ready to draw some of the designs they have in their collection somewhere on Daddy Healer's arm. And for sure, the tattoo that catches my eye the most from the girls' collection is the one of the happy cat face, which we can see in the corner of the tattoo shop between Bluey and the piece of furniture behind her. If I were Bandit, I'd probably choose that one.
This was a mistake!
If you're like me and love Unicorse and his shenanigans, you're going to enjoy the mini-episode Phony, where we'll see him make another appearance. According to the episode summary released by Ludo Studios, we find out that the hyperactive puppet will show up right when the whole family, especially Chili, is tired and just wants to relax. But Bandit's second personality has other plans and will use the powerful Healer family speaker to disrupt everyone's peace. This ties into the first episode where Unicorse appeared, when Bluey couldn't sleep and Chili told her a story. At one point, the puppet grabs the speaker and blasts music at full volume, which angers Chili. So it looks like we're getting part 2 of the showdown between Chili and the crazy puppet who loves loudspeakers. I always get a good laugh from Unicorse's antics, don't you? In the description of this episode, we learn that we'll see Bandit using Bingo as a typewriter to write a letter to the government. This mini-episode seems to be a triple reference to 3 of the mini-episodes released in July, which we also talked about here on our channel. That's because it refers to the mini-episode released in July, Burger Dog, where we see Bandit lying on the couch, reading a newspaper, and singing a song about the Prime Minister of Australia. At the same time, it reminds us of the mini-episode Bingo 3000, where Bandit plays with his youngest daughter, pretending she's an inanimate object, in this case, a robot, on the same couch in the family's living room. And just like in the mini-episode Animals, we once again see one of the parents using the little pup's back to play a fun game, just like Chili did with her daughter, pretending animals were walking across her back. In other words, it looks like these mini-episodes have some cool connections, just like Bluey episodes often do. And if you're a fan of Bluey and animated shows, here's a tip. Click the subscribe button right now so you can get notified of our daily videos. The description for this mini-episode says that someone, though we don't know who, keeps tapping people on the shoulders and then disappearing. In the image used on Bluey's official site to represent the theme of this mini-episode, there are 2 salt shakers, but instead of salt, they're filled with purple glitter. Similarly, a leaked image from the mini-episode shows that it seems Bluey and Bingo will be the only characters present. The 2 sisters have invented a new game where it looks like the little blue pup is a seller of magical purple potions, just like the glitter. At the same time, we don't see any bear in the image, which brings us back to the episode where we first met Unicorse, him again, and his lawyer, Mr. Brown Bear. So we believe that it's highly likely he will reappear to do his job as a lawyer for those in need, protecting Bingo from a purchase where Bluey might have taken advantage of her. Hard to imagine, right? But older siblings sometimes do that.
No time to explain.
Ludo Studios announced that by the end of the year, 20 mini-episodes will be aired. Some were released in July, and another 7 will drop at the beginning of October. This leaves 6 more, which will likely be released in December, close to Christmas. In fact, 4 images from the upcoming mini-episodes have already been leaked, giving us an idea of what to expect. For example, we can see that one of them will feature Honey, Bluey's classmate, who's great at building fairy forests. We also see the butler from the girl's imaginary mansion appearing in one of these upcoming mini-episodes, along with another character who looks like the pool cleaner for the mansion. In addition, we can also spot multiple unicorns, both in the butler's hands and in the background of the girl's pool. After all, Bluey without unicorns just wouldn't be Bluey, right? The other 2 episodes remain a mystery, but fans are speculating that due to the time of the year, one of them is likely going to be about Christmas, which makes a lot of sense. And the other one? We have a feeling it could be something related to Halloween, which is something we haven't yet seen mentioned in any Healer family episodes. I don't know about you, but I'm curious to see what Halloween in Australia looks like. And you? While we wait for the new Bluey mini-episodes to arrive, why not watch some of the best videos about our favorite blue pup right here on the channel? We have a complete playlist just for our Bluey videos. We're also leaving 2 videos for you to choose from so that you can keep watching with us right now if you'd like. Thanks, and see you next time!